attack. Here comes wing attack.
Hey everyone, welcome back to some highlights on factions. This past week we played Helmet Heroes. Let's get into the battles here. Winston the Champ is playing in Great League this week, and he was met by a Skarmory against his Venusaur and swaps into his Skarmory here, and there is a Wobbuffet purified here. Obviously Wobbuffet's a very tanky Pokemon and is throwing all resisted moves at Skarmory here. Winston the Champ's gonna do his best to win back switch to avoid Venusaur on Skarmory here. Going straight Sky attacks here. They shield up. Going down 2 shields here. Has to win switch here, so shields as well. Hoping to get to this Sky attack before getting countered down, and is able to win back switch there. Down goes the Skarmory. In comes the G-Fisk. Farming up here in case they try to catch. Goes all the way up to what would be a Brave Bird. Brave Bird goes through. It was a CMP. Able to get the Rock Slide off here. They swap into Jellicent. In comes the Venusaur. And does a good job of realigning the game here. And down goes Venusaur here. The Galarian Stunfisk has plenty of health and energy here to knock out the Skarmory. And that is a good game. Winston was able to get us 2 points this week against Holden McNuggets. Jumping over to Ultra League, Ben playing against OK Haha. Pretty positive lead here. Abomasnow into Gyarados, coming in Articuno against the Talonflame here. They shield up. Now this is game 3. In the previous 2 games they had run the same line here: Gyarados, Articuno, Obstagoon, and the Obstagoon was really doing quite a lot of damage here, and OK Haha was doing a great job of maintaining switch clock misalignment. Now here comes Ben with the Brave Bird once this Gyarados comes back, and they go no shield and goes through, which is big. In comes the Abomasnow, trying to farm down here. Crunch goes through, that's okay. In comes the Goon, throws this energy ball, and in comes the Cresselia here, and it's pretty close to Moonblast range here. The Night Slash goes through. The best way to play this is to not shield unless they start getting boosted from the Night Slash. Gonna go ahead and bait with the Grass Knot here since they are in Moonblast range, and they go ahead and do shield. Decides to shield this Night Slash. In comes the Gyarados, that's okay. Knocks it out. The Abomasnow has some energy, so able to almost get to this Weather Ball, but they have to throw the energy because they know that it can get to a Weather Ball there. And able to get to the Moonblast to KO the Obstagoon. Ben was able to get us 1 point in Open Ultra League. Over in Master League, Shelnick playing Kakuna Matata, aka PV Poke. Bad lead here. Gyarados into Melmetal. Gonna go into his own Melmetal here. Gonna go no shield on the superpower. Does about half. Builds up to his own superpower here. Goes unshielded. Gonna go ahead and shield this superpower. Now you start to wonder what is in the back. In comes the Excadrill. Interesting that the Excadrill didn't come in earlier. But here is this superpower. They let it go. In comes the Swampert. Now, not sure if that was just a bad timing on the opponent's part, but a Rock Slide goes through. Had no reason to bait. Comes in with a Drill Run here. Gets to this Hydro Cannon. able to get to a Sludge Wave here against Gyarados. Coming back in with the Melmetal. Gonna go ahead and let the energy go through. And gonna try to commit here to the farm with the Gyarados. You have to save the shield for a Rock Slide from the Excadrill. Trying to get to 2 Aqua Tails. 2 Aqua Tails might be enough to knock out both here. Let's see if the Melmetal comes in, or the Excadrill. In comes the Melmetal. Throwing this Aqua Tail right away here. Doesn't KO and goes ahead and throws, but they catch this next one on the Excadrill. Under taps it a little bit here. Tries to farm down. They get to the Rock Slide. Have to shield here and see if we can get to this Aqua Tail before the Melmetal gets to a move, and is able to do so and get 2 points here in Master League. Nice job, Shelmick. In the field, this cycle is Atlantis, so it's a Bug, Dark, Fairy, Poison, Water type with some bands. So let's go ahead and go and check this out. Krista Dude against Alpha Phoebe here. Lantern into Quagsire, really bad lead. Coming in with Alolan Ninetales here. They're going to go ahead and throw a Stone Edge at the Ninetales. In comes Mandibuzz, which is not a good matchup for the Mandibuzz to be here. Gonna go ahead and throw some Weather Balls here. You have to wonder if they are double weak to the Alolan Ninetales in the back and would rather have the Mandibuzz here. So it's avoiding the Lantern. But Chris is going to go ahead and keep spamming these Weather Balls against the Mandibuzz and is able to maintain switch here. And sure enough, it's a Golbat, which is gonna not appreciate these Weather Balls. In comes the Quag, trying to Mudshot down this Ninetales. But Mudshot's not a very good damage dealing move. Getting to another Weather Ball. They have to shield. Down goes the Ninetales. Gonna go ahead and throw the Lantern out there to soak up the energy from the Quagsire here. Comes in back with the Mandibuzz, and this is definitely within foul play range. Gonna go ahead and just let the Stone Edge through. It survives plenty. But Mandibuzz is very, very bulky. Throwing that foul play, and Krista Dude goes 3-0 in Atlantis. Hopping over to Field Specialist 2 here. Escavalier into Swampert, another bad lead, and in comes Mantine running Wing Attack.
Here comes Wing Attack.
Appropriate to our faction name here. And in comes a Wormadam Trash Cloak running Confusion. Gonna go ahead and just throw straight Bubble Beam here. Mantine resists the Iron Head and the Bug Buzz. These Confusions are starting to do less and less damage here, and those Wing Attacks are really starting to add up. Going no shield here, straight Bubble Beam. Obviously, Rivlet wants to win back switch. That Escavalier against Swampert is not an ideal matchup, so they shield and they recognize that they need to get that switch back. Gonna go ahead and shield up here and able to farm down. Swampert has a move there and knocks out the Mantine. In comes the Venusaur, and then a Dragalge against Escavalier here. This is an Aqua Tail and does still a decent amount of damage. Those Dragon Tails are resisted, but Escavalier is kind of squishy. Able to get here to a Drill Run, get the shield. Shields this next Aqua Tail, and trying to get to this Drill Run here before the Dragon Tails knock out, and is able to. They throw here, and it's just a Hydro Cannon, which is okay. Their play was they had to land a Hydro Cannon and an Earthquake, and the Venusaur is able to get the Frenzy Plant off, and Rivlet gets us 2 points. Me against Hang PJs, Venusaur into Swampert, a very positive lead. Galvantula comes in as the safe swap, and I have a Swampert in response. Throwing Lunge here against the Swampert, go straight Hydro Cannon. They decide to go no shield. Trying to time my moves right as they throw so that no extra volt switches go through. Here comes the lunge. And they go down. In comes the Swampert again, able to get to another Hydro Cannon here. Now I am debuffed twice, so it's not going to do much, but that's okay. And they catch with the Mandibuzz here, and that's okay because I have my own Galvantula there in response to the Mandibuzz. Going straight discharge. They shield, of course, they have shields to use here. They go foul play, I go no shield. I have to shield this one just to get another discharge off. In comes the Swampert, able to get to a lunge here to debuff it. And they throw at Galf. It doesn't quite KO. In comes the Venusaur. It's an Earthquake, but it doesn't do enough to knock out. Able to farm down, and I get us 1 point. Rekabeka against Moteeks. Moteeks, another bad lead for us. Swapping into Empoleon here. Gonna go straight Hydro Cannon against the Quagsire. Probably is a Stone Edge bait, and sure enough it is, and that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and keep at it here. You start to wonder what is in the back since they haven't responded. Clearly there is no Venusaur to go up against this Empoleon, so he's gonna bring in the Swampert here. In comes the A9, and this Beedrill can survive a Weather Ball, no problem. Trying to build up a little bit more energy here. Has to shield here to stay alive. Not sure if X Scissor range there goes with the Drill Run. And what is in the bag? And it's the Trash Dam. It has Bug Bite, so it doesn't KO this Beedrill. And the Swampert is at the Earthquake here. Doesn't quite knock out. This Quagsire has enough energy for a Earthquake, and it does knock out. And these Poison Jabs are able to be enough, and Moteeks gets us 2 points. And the final score is 13-8. Able to get our first win here in the cycle. Catch us next week when we play the Driftbloom Gang. Thank you for watching, and have a good week.
Here comes Ring Attack. Here comes